I am back. Hey, what's up, you guys? We're about to go and get into a little bit of camping on this map on Infinite Warfare. Yes, I'm playing Infinite Warfare even if you don't care. I'm doing it for you guys, so watch what I'm doing. And look, it's double XP, which means it's double greasy. But anyway, let me go ahead and set this up, the reason I'm doing this video. So I'm in the game, and I'm just laughing. This guy is going off on everybody in the lobby. And it was funny to me. He told him, he said, you guys need to go to YouTube and watch a video on how to play domination. And I'm thinking, man, I need to put more videos out. If anything, I'm definitely the king of domination. Camping, murdering people, making them play the way I want to play. And so that brought me into another story. So I get on with this young guy I play with. His name is Blaze Redemption. This kid, if you ever go to his YouTube channel, like, he's dropping nukes left and right. The kid is a really good player. So, you know, he gave me a game invite. And so I jumped in, and it ended up putting us on separate teams. It does that sometimes. You'll end up on opposite teams. So now I told myself, let's go at it. Let's see what happened. And I know the kid definitely likes to push the pace. I mean, he's really good at playing the game. But the way I play, I am like the kryptonite for people that play like him. Like, I love people that really push the game and really like to go at a fast pace, because I'm going to sit back and I'm going to pick you off. Now, I'm going to tell you this. His team won the game. They won the game pretty easy. My team was turds. But I went like 20-something and 2. And, you know, I think he even got his final kill on me was kind of campy. It's like I made him kind of revert to my style a little bit. Now, the reason I say that, I get a lot of people who say silly stuff like, well, what if everybody camped? My answer is always the same. I'm like, but everybody doesn't camp. Matter of fact, I'm the type of player, I like the rushers. I like the spawn flippers. I like the people that like to run, and they can't sit still, because those are the ones I feed off. I tend to have more problems when I get into a game and there's a team of people, or even 1 or 2 players, and they kind of guard the flags. Like, they'll catch A and B, and they'll hold back and keep you at C. Those are the ones I have problems with, not the ones that like to flip the spawns. Even when it's a team, when they want to rush and go really fast and flip the spawns, that allows me to get into my score streaks easier. Those are the players I count on. But I keep telling people, there's never going to be a time where there's all campers. Maybe you'll get into a lobby every blue moon, and there's a lot of campers in that lobby. But in general, the game is very diverse, and the game is mixed. You're going to get those people who can't sit still. They're going to run around hillish. You're going to get those people who sit in a corner. You're going to get those people like me. I'm more of a strategic player. I'm playing smart. I'm looking at the mini map. I'm holding lanes down. And like what I'm doing right now in this video, all I'm doing is letting the warden work. I want to see if the warden can put in work, because I don't want to overlap my streaks. I do that in some videos, but with Infinite Warfare, I've been kind of a little more careful, letting my warden do his thing, then I call out the store. Because, you know, with this store, I'm going to terrorize people. Now, if you've been watching the video up to this point, you see some key points I went to, like when I jumped up on that ledge when I first started the game, and I got that double bubble them coming through the room. This is just knowing the game and the flow. Once you know the flow, you know the little jump routes where you can jump and get good lines of sights. And look, I'm terrorizing people. Once again, it's about having the right score streaks. The good thing about the Thor is you can terrorize people from above. You can help your team push them back, and you can kill those turds who can't help themselves, the ones who got to keep coming out no matter what. Now, in some of the maps, it's a little difficult because of the building placement. So you definitely got to use these thrusters. Man, what's up? I can't even speak today. I'm a little sick. You got to use the thrusters and get around. And look, I'm switching to the second gun on here. I don't use this too often, but on certain maps, this thing is deadly because it shoots the rocket quicker. Now, the one thing you got to learn to do with this Thor is, like I say, thread the needle. You got to learn how to hit him angle. Look, he's right there by my body. Look, I killed him, and I'm still alive. And right now, I'm terrorizing these guys. Look how many kills I'm getting with this thing. Now, you got to weigh each game, too. Because I get these turds who will come in and be like, well, I would have shot you down. Maybe you would have. And guess what? The next game, I would adjust. I wouldn't use that score streak. That's how the game works. A lot of times people like to say what they'll do, but they don't realize it's all about adjustment. Now look at this little trick here. Look, I'm going to come around. I'm going to phase shift because I don't want them to see me coming out. Now, this is a way they run through it. Look, see, he was right there. I get a lot of kills right here because I'll phase shift, come to this corner and wait for people. Now, you can call this corner camping, but this is advanced corner camping. I'm using the corner for my purpose. Now look at this. Oh, look at this mistake. The guy's coming behind me. My senses are going off. And look at this. When I turned around, I thought he was right behind me. He was a little further out. I probably should have kept running, but it's okay. I get caught slipping on my pimping every now and then. Look, the one thing I like, even though I'm dropping these score streaks, these guys are still keeping the game close. And I can respect that. These turds don't give up. But usually when I get in games like this, and they're still pushing the flags and they're trying their best, I tend to get a lot of kills. So I like these kind of games. Look at this guy trying to get a, where is he at? Let me see if I can sneak up on him. See me, little pre-fire. Uh-oh. He's dual wielding. He's dual wielding. And look at this. It's just a matter of playing smart. When I camp this map, I like to sit back in this corner because a lot of times when they go to B, it's going to give me a warning because they're going to run over B. So I know if they're coming behind me. Of course, I got my spidey sense on. Look at this guy trying to noob to me. So I'm able to hold this area down pretty easy. And you got some head glitches over here. See this planter box? This is like my favorite head glitch. And so what I do is I wait for them to get up on A. I sneak around and I get some bonus points because if you kill them on the flag, you get to your streaks a little closer. And look, I'm just being patient. Also, too, I got my listening ears on. So if they did run against the wall or anything, I'll hear them and I'll be prepared. So that wasn't a bad first half. See how I approached the map? I just approached it smart. You know, and that brings up another topic. I've had, people say stuff like, this wouldn't work for me. Guess what? Then the video's not for you. Now, a lot of people will definitely look at these techniques and definitely help you improve in this gameplay. Now, look at this. Let's get into the stuff I do and why I do it. Look, I'm going to drop a C4 on here. Why? Because that car explodes. So if it's a bunch of them, you get collateral damage. Speaking of explaining why I do what I do, this is one of the things that I look for on YouTube. This is why I don't watch a lot of YouTubers. Look, I'm going to kill this guy and look, I'm going to phase shift. Why? I want to get that thing, but I want to get into this building. I don't want that warden to kill me. I don't have on blind eyes, so I want to get in a position that where if the warden got above me, I can get safe. So I'm going to kind of hold down this building. Now, the one thing I'm counting on is for them to jump on B and to kind of alert me. Now, don't get me wrong. I know I'm vulnerable here. I know they can come up through that window and get me. But I'm kind of betting on instinct a little bit that they're not going to do that. Look at that. See, got him. And now that they know I'm there, they're going to be coming for me. So I look out the window and I don't see him here. Now, this was just an instinctual move. I know they know I shot him, so they're probably going to run around and look for me. And see, there you go. And look, and he got laid down. Sometimes you just got to play off your instincts a little bit. Look, see, I got to kill with my C4 while I'm at it, too. Now, I'm waiting for this warden to disappear. Once that warden disappears, I'll be in good instinct. And right there, that was just a little bit of luck. Now, let me get back to what I was saying about YouTubers. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there that can beast. Because, people remind me a lot of times in my comments, you're not as good as a lead shot. You'll never be Marka J. Well, you know what? I'm not trying to be them. I'm playing the game the most effective way that I can play it and the way I can show people. For me, this is a very effective style. Now, look at this guy sitting there. Look at him. He's looking there. Oh, he almost got me, but he missed. For me personally, the problem that I have with some of these YouTubers, it's not that they're beasts, certified beasts, but I don't find too many of them that can tell me how to become a certified beast. Have you ever tried to put on A-class setups and play like them? You get murdered. You're not the Marka J. I could do his exact class setup, but I will never be able to play like him. So what I try to do with you guys is I try to give you my little thought process, like why I'm doing something. Why did I move this way? Why am I sitting here right now? The reason I'm sitting here now is because I'm letting my warden work. I'm looking at where my teammates are on the flag. Right now, B is the only place they can come. So even if they do decide to get B, this would probably be the next obvious route. If they go to A, guess what? I'm going to be alerted either by the A flag or by my teammates. So look, once again, that was a little bit of luck. I wasn't expecting that guy to jump there. Look, I'm running out of bullets. There's too many people. I got that phase shift. Although I got a teammate going that way, we have a big enough lead to where I didn't even want to challenge them at C. I went ahead and let them have C. Look, they're taking A, and I'm not too concerned. I don't have to push the flag right now. Look, I'm coming out. I'm phase shifting. Why? Like I told you, a lot of times these guys come this way, and they're not ready for you. Now, that time I didn't get anybody, but I wanted to be prepared. Now, I still got this Thor in my back pocket. Look, I see my little light going off my spidey senses. This has to be my favorite specialist. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back over here. What is these two guys doing? Get into this bush. Because for some reason, laying in bushes, people run right by you, and they don't even know you. And once again, I'm in my second Thor. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and control the map. Look at that. I'm going to thread these needles, get these guys between the building. Look, I put on this other gun where it shoots faster. But for me, it's harder to see the guys because it pushes you too close to the map. And I just want to make sure they're not going to triple cap us. Now, the one thing I'm happy about this Call of Duty is people can jump into your score streaks. That really irritated me, like with the mothership and stuff, because a lot of times people would jump in your score streak with you, which allowed the other team to go ahead and take control. Sometimes they'll push all the flags and everything, and while everybody in your score streak with you trying to get kills, no one's guarding the objective. And see, what I'm doing now is I'm threading this needle and guarding this objective. So we got A, we got C, and now I just kind of want to watch over C. I see that triangle. Look, he's thinking about it, and he changed his mind. Now, the one thing, here's a little tip and trick. When I shoot these missiles, I still look around the map, because, look, you can turn them. Ooh, look, a double bubble. They take so long to go, you can kind of redirect them. Sometimes I'll shoot them, and at the last minute, I'll pull them to the right, or I'll pull them to the left. That's the one thing I like about this mode. Look, another double bubble. Now at this point, look, the score is 182 to 132. These guys are pushing the flag. They're trying to win, but you know what? They're not going to do it. You know why? Because they're getting murdered. So I just held out there for a little bit. Their best hope now is to try to triple cap us. So now that they got A, B, they're probably going to go to C. But look, I'm going to phase shift. Why? Because that's what I do. I come this way, see if anybody's going around. Look, the guy went around me, and I'm not even too worried about it. At this point, we're going to go ahead and win the game unless they triple cap. So what I'm doing now is I'm just trying to see if they're going to come out to spawn. Look where all my teammates are. They're all over there by C. So I'm not too worried about them getting C. So if they do push up to C, guess what? They're going to get murdered. Now, what I would do is I'll go for this A flag, but I want my teammates to push up. And to be honest, I want to be slick. A lot of people like to run this direction. See how there's no teammates by me? So all I'm doing is positioning myself in case these guys come around. I can go to get a quick kill. Now, I got a teammate coming up. Now, I'm not going to get on the flag. What I'm going to do is I'm going to back over here, and I'm going to kind of guard him because he's going to bait him out. Whenever someone gets on the flag like that, look, people come out. I'm going to see if I can get a few more kills. See, there go one. Get laid down. My teammate took out the other guy, and right now I'm just being slick. This is what I do sometimes. There's no need for me to get on the flag. The game isn't close. Why not go ahead and pad my kills? King Slayer, lay him down. Look at my teammates. They're still going for the flags, and I got a few extra kills by just being a little slick back here. And look at that. We won 200 to 159. Not too greasy. Very little effort for me in that. All I did was play smart. I didn't push the temple. I avoided the conflict. I got into my streaks. I laid them down. And guess what? We won. And guess who's at the top of the leaderboard? You know who's up there. And look at that. I dropped, what, 58 bomb? 58 KD that game. All right, you guys. I am out. This is Sakin. Let's go.